This program is intended for mature audiences and may contain some material that is not suitable for everyone, including violence, coarse language, and unfiltered opinions. We do not endorse the views of those we report on.
Hell yeah, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. We're back. I say that as if we haven't been streaming on this channel lately, but we have.
Yeah, it's been a hell of a lot more active.
I gotta wait till I whip out that line for Saturday, since we haven't actually been on the main channel in a couple of weeks. I guess that's my fault. It's my fault. I haven't been up to... You know what, though? It's not my fault. I blame the holidays. I blame the fucking holidays.
Yeah, the holidays have just plumb thrown everything off.
Yeah, it's I had a good holiday season personally. However, yeah, it does. It's a time where you want to be working on other shit. You know what I mean? You don't want to just be fucking streaming all day and doing whatever the fuck you do. That's why people tend to chill out and take it easy during the holidays. So that's what I decided to do.
It's not like I could fucking go anywhere. We have an ice storm. Well, we had an ice storm. Last night we had fog. So
we have
yeah.
On my end, we've been pretty lucky in that regard. We haven't had any big snowstorms yet, but we have had nearly constant rain these past few days. But hey, I'll take it. It's not snow.
Yeah, we're supposed to get like 2 inches of rain, which translates into like 2 feet of fucking snow. Jeez. But we have barely anything for snow right now. Like, what's up? Maybe a 1/4 inch.
Good morning, Gertrude Perkins. Nice to see you here. We got Hellraiser. Jesus Christ.
Candy canes by the farm.
Oh my God. Can you imagine seeing him gum down a candy cane?
Oh, that fucking thing would be slobbered.
Oh God. All right. Jesus fucking Christ. All right, let's see what Vaughn has to talk about. We actually
let me tell you, folks, we're in for a real slobber knocker tonight.
A real slobber knocker. A real slobber knocker. All right. So we'll talk about, if we even do get to it, we'll talk about that fucking Mr. Crapperton shit at the end.
Oh yeah.
or maybe like partway through if we need fucking break from Vaughn.
Oh God. Yeah, Vaughn can get a little tedious.
A little grating. This one's not that long though. This video is only 30 minutes long, other than like the hour ones he's usually been doing. Slob knockers.
Slob knockers. Woo.
What is that? Is that like the new DuckTales?
No, that's actually an old reference to the Slim Shady show.
Oh, okay.
That's like 20 years ago.
I feel like that's the perfect like summarization of Vaughn, though. He is really a slob knocker. All right. As usual, I brought us to past all the fucking ridiculous intros where it's not him talking.
Thanks, Satan.
It's just him doing fucking having Trump doing his talking for him, and then he has all these other jackasses do his talking for him. Oh my god.
That's not the nickname for her breast. No, that's it's over easy.
She wishes that she had slob knockers. Like that sounds like too much of a fucking compliment compared to
more
the Travis
like slop knockers.
Yeah, slop knockers. Man, that's the only fucking slop that Dave wouldn't gobble down.
Oh.
Like, I feel like even Dave has higher fucking... Actually, Dave does have high standards. That's the issue. Dave has
extremely high standards.
Yeah. He's like, I was talking to him about that yesterday, and he was like, all I want out of a woman is for them to, make sure that I have a nice home to come home to, and that there's no fucking noise. That's all I'm asking for. And maybe, maybe we have some sex sometimes. But
Dave. You're asking the fucking world, okay?
He'd be lucky to get one of those things.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. That show Grey's Anatomy is actually a fucking show about Shady. Anyway, I can't believe I just made that joke. All right, we're moving on. We're moving on.
And that little red sign right up there, whether you see it or not, says "We are live, we are live, we are live," and it is so. Good morning.
Oh yeah, like 30 seconds too late to the punch on that one, but okay.
I know.
Yeah, her breasts.
Her breasts are the only things that reach the floor side of her feet.
It's the only thing in that entire household with floppage. It's the only thing that hates of it too. Man, we're in a mood this morning. Jesus Christ.
2023 in the United States, well, formerly the United States of America.
Oh God.
I don't know what you would call the bastardization of the United States that we are under. I guess a corporation. Most people use that term, corporation.
No, they don't. Most people do not use that fucking term. They just say America, because they're not fucking stupid.
People can compare like the structure of how America is today to a corporation. People say that there's like corporate interest involved in America all the time, but they don't literally say it's a corporation.
Oh yeah, like it's not really yet a corporatocracy. It's more of a plutocracy.
And we're getting close, but because of people like Vaughn though, and how they vote.
See, and what a lot of Americans
doesn't vote.
Aware of is that we're not under the Constitution as written by the Founding Fathers. We haven't been for a long, long time. Well, we haven't been since 1871. We have not been under.
And what happened in 1871, Vaughn?
Is he talking about amendments?
No, he's not talking about amendments. He's just he reads shit online and he tries to take it as fucking fact. He's done that before.
Oh God, I hope this doesn't end up being something we can't show on YouTube.
The acts of 1871. What acts?
How much do you want to believe this is going to turn into something we can't show on YouTube real fast?
I could put a buffalo nickel on that, but I need to find it.
That's always the fucking roulette of watching a fucking Odyssey video on YouTube or a BitChute video on YouTube without going through the whole way. Back when we used to like review BitChute content pretty regularly on Underhaven, I had to watch the whole thing through.
Oh
I
yeah,
wouldn't even take any goddamn chances. Because there could have been like tits by the Vaughn. Like you never know.
Ugh.
Time we were under a.
I don't even want to think about tits by the Vaughn. That was terrible.
1871. And in the Act of 1871, they not only established a fake capital called Washington, D.C.
What? He doesn't even recognize the legitimacy of the fucking capital.
The capital has always been Washington, D.C. What are you talking about?
No, it's the Berenstein effect. He's going to have some dumb shit like that. Oh, Jesus. What is this? This is an AI-generated image? Maybe not.
It's just...
generic.
It might be. No, it's Russian.
It's Russian?
It's Russian.
Oh, shit.
Okay, yeah, it says Pochta.
Oh, yeah, shit, you're right.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, Russians haven't invented AI yet, so I guess it's not AI generated.
But they also give Washington, D.C. dictatorial power and...
Dictatorial.
Dictator power?
Dictatorial.
Well, yeah, that is a word.
That is?
Yeah,
that sounds ridiculously fucking stupid.
No, it's in the manner of a dictator. That's all.
Maybe he just said it like a fucking idiot. Oh man, that sounds.
I mean, to Vaughn, it sounds like dickhead tutorial, but
dictatorial. That sounds. I don't know that.
It's no. You look it up. Look it up.
No, I believe you. It's one of those words. It's like
I know it's one of those words Vaughn spews out to sound like he knows shit.
He just read a fucking thesaurus today, and that's what he saw.
Somebody should throw this thesaurus at him.
A new constitution.
What's the new constitution?
By changing just a few words around, they basically establish a new constitution where everything's upside down.
No.
Instead of the people having the majority of the power and everyone else being servants of the people, then it's now flip flopped, and now we're the fiefdom, we're the peasants, we're the peons, we're the
Vaughn, you're fucking neat. You do nothing. You contribute nothing to society. Like, what makes you think that you're any different from the people that you're criticizing right now?
Yeah, Hellraiser. That was like before the Constitutional Convention. That was during the Articles of Confederation. Right? That was during the Articles of Confederation when we had a president of the Senate.
That was really early, formative. Yeah, I would I guess that technically counts, but I would not say like the modern day like system of America that Vaughn's criticizing right now.
Yeah, but since 1789, the capital of the United States of America has been and remains Washington fucking D.C., District of Columbia.
This does not even line up with the fucking bullshit dates that he's espousing out here.
No, it doesn't. Also, I wanted to say Vaughn is a pissant.
Pawns on the chessboard. And everybody else is...
Vaughn wishes that he was a fucking peasant. At least fucking peasants have hard work ethic. At least you know what I mean? At least they contributed something to the society that they were part of. You know, Vaughn doesn't even have that.
Lording over us. So it's literally reversed.
Vaughn, I think your brain is reversed.
So here we are, happy Merry, happy Yule, Merry Christmas, Merry Yule, Blessed Yule, however you wish to say it. And I totally forgot to leave links to everyone. Golly, that's okay.
Links to what? What do you possibly have to link to? You're banned off every other fucking platform.
It's all good.
I'll get to all the horse mods.
I doubt he still has like a StreamYard or Streamlabs or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? I doubt he still has that shit.
I'll get the link.
Here's my stream. You can watch
so
Shower with Dad.
It is Christmas Eve, and somebody's going to get a good Christmas this year. Unfortunately, it's not going to be me, you, or the rest of the American people. Sadly.
Hey, for the first time, though, your fucking kids will have a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How about that, Vaughn?
It is not going to be us at all. They say, well, Vaughn, what are you talking about? Well, literally, while you slept, the Biden administration thought it would be a cute idea. To pay all of the illegals.
Okay, this is a laugh already.
Now,
all right, you gotta let him talk a little bit more.
Yeah, I know.
You're treating it like a fucking podcast episode. This is not riveting content for us to be able to dive into every.
Vaughn just makes me mumble under my breath. I'm sorry. Roll it back 5 seconds.
All right, yeah. Let's see what this dipshit had to say.
A cute idea. To pay all of the illegals a huge sum of money. Now, it is important to note that me and John talked about this on the live show.
Shade Hub said it?
Oh, no.
On Rumble. And, John was saying $90,000. Well, okay. $90,000. Wonderful. There's a problem, though.
Man, we've got hot dogs by the Vaughn, but now we've got conspiracy theories on the John.
Now we got payoffs by the Vaughn.
According to PolitiFact,
Keep going those hot dogs, Vaughn.
It's not $90,000. You're gonna absolutely shit a brick.
I can't stand this fucking cherry picking shit where he's like, "Oh yeah, well this Politico or I'm pretty sure that's what he said."
PolitiFact.
Yeah, PolitiFact. Yeah, he always mentions like these sources that he has for very specific things, but then he'll call out those same sources for like putting out propaganda. Like he believes Hillary Clinton on the fucking Obama birther shit, but he also thinks that Hillary Clinton's completely fucking evil. So which one is it? Is she right or is she wrong?
He's trying to have his cake and eat it too.
Look, I get a broken cock, can have a stroke twice a day, but at the same fucking time, I feel like believing Hillary's fucking bullshit conspiracy about her political opponent at the time is just like pretty transparently evil and bullshit. I don't use that word very often, but yeah, like the Clintons engaged in some really fucked up shit. I don't think that's that very controversial to say at this point. I think most people know it, but for some reason they're still being invited in our politics. Yeah, Newsmax, that's a great fucking example.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Should be called Newsmin.
I've heard Vaughn use Newsmax as a source before, but I've also heard him criticize things that are said on Newsmax. So,
like he talks out both sides of his mouth.
Exactly.
He argues for one thing and then immediately darts to another. It's like he is prone to confabulation. If you know what confabulation is, y'all know when somebody has serious memory issues, they start to make things up, and those things get made up really weird, not like intentionally lying, but the brain is trying to fill in gaps.
Exactly. Yeah. It's not always malicious when people make up bullshit. Sometimes it's just a failure of the human mind, but we still need to call it out where we see it. But I totally get what you're saying. You're right.
Yeah,
I've done that by accident before. Like I've accidentally made up some shit that I was later proven to be wrong on, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I genuinely thought I was right.
It's not necessarily dementia, but
yeah, maybe in Vaughn it is, but
possibly, his brain has a bunch of tangles.
That shit can be a symptom of it, sure. I will.
Oh yes, that is true.
Yeah,
you're gonna lose your fucking lunch, man. You're just not gonna believe this shit.
My stomach's pretty sturdy. I knew I was going in for a Vaughn video.
I don't have lunch per se. I just eat.
I'm gobsmacked.
Oh god, I'd smack his gob in a fucking heartbeat.
Let me show you. Because
that sounds really gross.
You ain't gonna believe it unless you see it for yourself.
Sounds gross. Pretty.
Payments are a result of zero tolerance policy during the Trump administration. Hey, Q-tards, you out there?
Really, Vaughn? Really, Vaughn? Really?
Vaughn, you don't have any feet to stand on.
Exactly. You don't even have fucking stubs. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, that was the pot calling the kettle black if I've ever seen one. He espouses the exact same conspiracy bullshit, if not worse.
Yeah.
That you can see on fucking Q. Like, fuck.
Payments are a result of zero tolerance policy during the Trump administration. Steele's tweet includes a link to a Wall Street Journal article from October 28, 2021. Okay, Wall Street Journal. Okay, not necessarily a friend of Republicans or conservatives.
He always acts like just because it's not necessarily a right-wing organization that anything that they say about someone who happens to be left-wing must be true. Like sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. You should try and like actually look at your individual sources. I'm not just going to inherently believe every single time I look at a fucking left-wing website and they're talking shit on a right-winger. I'm going to do my due diligence and look into it because you know what? Biased sources are just that. Every source has some form of bias. So you should always try and double check what you're looking into.
Yeah.
And an image of an excerpt with 450,000 circled. The article covers the fact that the U.S. is in talks to pay settlements of around $450,000 a person to resolve lawsuits filed on behalf of parents and children that were separated at the border during the Trump administration. Did you get that?
No, because you didn't even read the whole fucking article. You didn't even give us the whole fucking proper context. You just gave us your fucking half-ass summarization of events. So yeah, no, I really don't understand what you're trying to get at here, but...
Well, your pause game on point again.
Yep, that POZ game just fucking stays strong and
So all these illegals that are in this country, particularly the ones from the Trump administration, but any of them that were separated by the...
I'm sorry, you know what? That was actually way too fucking insulting to not even people with like you know, STDs and shit. That's too insulting to STDs to compare them to Von. I feel like STDs, like the inherent concept of them existing inherently somehow has more value than Vaughn. So yeah, there's that.
You know, from their children. The Biden administration is seriously considering giving them $450,000 a person. A person.
Bullshit. That's not gonna happen.
He like he usually does. He only reads the first fucking paragraph, the first sentence, and goes, "Oh, that's what they're doing now."
Extrapolates a bunch of shit. Like that's what people like this tend to do. You can find some really fucking whack ass like fringe take from someone who happens to be right wing or even left wing or whatever the fuck you know, and you can just prop this up as like this is the entire group of people, and some people just inherently believe it. If you want an example of someone who believes like literally anything that they hear bad about a right winger, a name I haven't mentioned in a long time, that dude Lucas Werner, he would believe literally anything he was ever fucking told that was negative about someone who was right wing.
The absolute credulousness.
That's how. That's where getting that's where being that type of fucking, I don't know if Lucas Werner was a tanky, but he probably fucking was.
Yeah, he kind of like it. I don't know. He kind of defies explanation at times, but
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Man, you know, he and I actually had some fucking decent conversations because we were gonna plan out that interview. We like had a conversation or two about like weed and shit. And, you know, he was tolerable when he wasn't talking politics. But then he started talking about communism, and I was just like, Jesus Christ, just shoot me. Just shoot me. I can't take it anymore. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to fucking hear your bullshit.
I don't want it anymore.
I don't want to hear about how, you know, Joe Swanson was okay. I don't want to hear, like, good things about, like, freaking Pol Pot. You know, I don't want to hear any of that. I don't want to hear any of that shit. I don't want to hear any of that.
Pot?
I don't think. He didn't pull out any of that shit, but I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I mean? Look, there's got to be some Pol Pot fans out there. No. You know, I'm sure that there's some Pol Pot stands. You know,
probably.
I mean, look, there's fucking people who like every reprehensible shithole in the universe. You know what I mean? There's fucking people who still like Mussolini. You know,
of course.
Remember, me and John on.
In fact, there's still a fucking Mussolini in power in Italy.
Actually,
but
hang on.
I'm pretty sure one of his one of his family members is still in politics.
Rumble said it was 90,000. No, John. It's $450,000. 450,000. And there's how many illegals in the country right now? 3 million, 4 million, 5 million?
Yeah, it's almost like the fucking argument that you're making here makes literally no sense. No politician would ever espouse for it. It's like, this is what happens to you when you read the first fucking paragraph of something, or even just the first sentence, and you extrapolate all this bullshit.
So, fun fact, as far as I can tell, there isn't a Mussolini in power. It's been Maloney.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, not like in.
Yeah. I know that one of the.
I think it might have been like a local office or something like that.
One of the granddaughters of Mussolini was like, you know,
I don't
initially very defensive, but yeah, she did a 180.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, which is fair, I guess. I mean, that's still really weird that there was ever like any defense of it at all. Like, really, like, there's no defending a fucking come on, like a literal fascist. Like like a literal by the definition fascist, like not even like mincing any words here. Come on. I don't think anyone should be being like, you know what? It's fucking ridiculous. I might actually, I'm gonna timestamp this because this is like kind of a weird moment where he tries to correct John on like the numbers and shit like that, and that's kind of weird to me. I feel like there might be some tension going on here between the Vaughn and the John.
So they've got the money.
What the fuck was he doing?
All these illegals, 450,000.
He's just picking at himself.
I gotta roll that back right quick.
Yeah. He's just picking at himself. Jesus Christ, you're disgusting, Vaughn.
Wait,
holy shit.
At it. He even fucking looked at it, dude.
Oh, yes, that's your keeper. Oh, that's your keeper. Oh, God, save me now.
Why is he so confused? Look at that face.
It's like, there are handbooks from like centuries ago on like manners. And one of them literally says, do not open your handkerchief after you've blown your nose and look at it like rubies had fallen out of there.
That's great. But look, here's the fucking thing, though. He's literally acting like a fucking primate right now. You know, I get where all are, but like, you know what I mean? He's acting like a fucking monkey.
He's waiting for the prime time to fling his own poo.
His prime time. You know what? I gotta show something because it actually reminds me of something similar he did recently.
Okay.
Semi-recently.
Because obviously I got a big hunk of picture of George Washington up there.
You see that at the end?
Oh yeah, he digs in his ear.
Yeah.
He digs in his ear.
Yeah. George Washington up there. Yeah.
George Washington watching you pick your fucking ear.
Well, obviously he's got a big honking picture though.
Yeah.
So they've got the money to give all these illegals $450,000 a person, but they can't give us a $400,000 stimulus check?
Oh my God, what's this? That's all. No, it's all coming back to this. He just wants money. He just wants a free handout. He just wants a free handout.
Handout by the Vaughn. Here's a chili dog and a swift kick in the ass.
Hasn't Vaughn gotten enough fucking free handouts?
Yeah.
Why does he need more? Like, fuck. You know what? Not as many as fucking Rev and Shanny. I have no idea how they're still getting free handouts, but yeah, no, Vaughn's gotten his fair share of fucking free handouts. Like, just look at the fucking room he's in.
He's not only had handouts, he's had a free fucking ride.
Yeah. Throughout all his fucking life. I know, this fucking long, too. Jeez, what's up, Richie Ruggs? Nice to see you here. We got some beautiful people in the chat right now. Drop a like if you like this shit. Share this shit around, and just thanks for watching.
Why not?
Yeah, he thinks this is going to happen. He doesn't think it's happened yet. He thinks this is a plan that's going to happen. What's up, MrUnite? Nice to see you, by the way.
I mean, there's only 333 million of us. That's it. 333 million. That's all there is.
Did you look that up on Google, Vaughn, and you had to fucking stay in your pride about the fact you were able to cite it for like a solid 10 seconds here? I'm not that impressed that you know the fucking population of our country.
There is no reason why the Biden administration, particularly during the holidays, could not give us a stimulus check of $20,000, $25,000, even $50,000 a person.
What? Wait a minute. You're talking about how unrealistic it is to do that shit for other people.
And expecting the same to be done for you.
He wants a $50,000 stimulus check. This guy's like the straw man that everyone makes fun of. Like, Jesus Christ. You literally want not just a free handout, but the free handout.
Yeah, he wants one big payoff. Well, I'm sorry, welfare warlock. It ain't fucking happening.
What, just so you can give $3,000 to Brittany Venti again? Come on, dude. I'm not.
He's gonna blow $50,000 on TV dinners and simping for Brittany. And,
I don't want my tax dollars going to OnlyFans. Come on, really?
There's no reason they couldn't. None. Especially in light of this article that says they're wanting to give all the illegals $450,000 a person.
Not gonna happen. Never will.
Vaughn doesn't know how settlements work.
Also, he thinks that's absurd, but to give every American citizen even more money. He's asking for $5,000 in addition to what that was allegedly being proposed here, which I don't believe. But he's asking for more for every U.S. citizen. That's more than the fucking group of people that he's advocating for. Where's that money going to come from? If he acknowledges that it couldn't be used for a specific group of people, then how could it possibly be given to every fucking citizen? I can't even imagine the loops that you'd have to fucking go through to get to this point of fucking delusion. He just wants a free handout. How many times has this happened? How many times have we watched one of these in this exact same place in the fucking morning? And it just comes back to him being like, I want money. I want a free handout. Jesus.
Oh my God. It boggles the fucking mind. But with Vaughn, he's just like, well, I served my country, which you didn't.
No, you didn't. He couldn't even.
I should be entitled to $50,000. $50,000 for what? You haven't done a goddamn thing.
I'm just calling this timestamp here. Vaughn wants $50K.
Give me $50,000. Oh, and what are you gonna do with it? You gonna invest it in your community? Fuck no.
No, I'm gonna invest in fucking Brittany Venti's OnlyFans
And horse mods.
Now, after
he would pay for horse mods.
Yes, he would.
He would find a way to like get scammed into paying for a mod on Skyrim.
He'd try and buy a new fucking computer and then just load that sumbitch up.
Oh yeah. Here's the extra blubbergumptious ass mod that only our fucking paid subscribers can get. Here you go.
You pick your jaw up off the floor and put it back in your mouth.
I wish you could do that, Vaughn.
I wish he could pick up the brain off the floor and jam it in his head. That's asking way too much there.
Yeah, it's going to be a Merry Christmas, all right. It just ain't going to be a Merry Christmas for me and you. With Biden inflation literally quadrupling the prices in some cases of all the goods and services. What was somebody telling me that milk was now $12 a gallon now in some places?
You are so fucking stupid. Oh my God.
$12 a gallon.
Listen.
But that
for a brief time this year and part of last year, eggs were pretty expensive. Shit happened with the supply chain. Prices went up. Hey, we have eggs now. Prices dropped like a rock.
I heard that shortage was actually because of corporate interference of them trying to artificially make that a scarcity.
I don't know, but I know that eggs were probably about $5 a dozen, and now they're back under $1.
Yeah.
And Vaughn, I've never paid $12 for a gallon of milk, unless if I was in Alaska, because you can't just fly the shit there. It's got to come either by train or by boat in some instances. You can truck it, but it's going to cost more.
Oh, bird flu factored in. I figured it might have been something like that, actually, if it was actually like a legitimate issue. So fair. That shit does happen.
Yeah. Bird's got the sniffles.
Yep.
That's the spokesperson for the White House.
I feel like Vaughn's like a living embodiment of mad cow disease.
French black lady.
Get it? Because he's a lol cow?
The French gay black lady.
Well, it's a good thing he can't bite.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, he still gums down cud though.
Oh, he's gumming me to death. My arm is getting soggy.
All right. Yeah, we're getting off into the weeds here. What's up, user 2? Nice to see you.
Same difference. She said in a recent statement, the economy is the best it's ever been. And I'm like, are you fucking crazy? Haven't you looked around? We got $5 a gallon gas. Everything, all the prices are quadrupled.
Man, the exaggeration here. Like, I'm not acting like things are great right now. They really aren't, but he's really over exaggerating.
He is. I think his brain is suffering from inflation.
Yep. I don't know. It's just like there's particular like pain points and issues that he could be bringing up, but he doesn't have the intelligence level to discern between that and just the generic talking points that people tend to bring up. You know what I mean?
He's really hobbled by his lack of mental capability.
Exactly. Yep. He's a hobbit of a man.
Where you getting that the economy is booming? Where are you getting that shit from? Because I ain't seeing it. And neither is anybody else.
I don't know, Taki Toes. Maybe if you actually left your fucking house, you'd be able to deduce one way or another. But I'm not going to trust your fucking point of view because you never leave your fucking house. Jesus fuck.
But hey, at least the illegals get a Merry Christmas. 450.
No, they don't. They're going to suffer just like the rest of us.
I don't want to sing that song. Stop saying that word, illegals. It is not fucking helping.
It's really not.
It's not.
More like mental deflation. Oh my god, yeah. He's like that gif of Squidward at the end of that episode where he like literally deflates him. Let me see.
Yeah, his nose flies off. And,
that's actually
and his head just deflates like a balloon.
Yeah, that's actually perfect because he's got the same schnoz as Squidward.
Except Squidward's is grayish green. Vaughn's is red.
All right. I gotta bring this up real fast.
Okay.
All right, let's fucking hell. Yeah, that's Vaughn.
Yep.
He looks a lot like Vaughn, let's be honest. That's the fucking Vaughn, yeah.
Releasing gas by the Vaughn.
Is that how Von Helton farts out his nose? All right, we've taken this joke too far. All right, let's continue on.
$1,000 a person, and this is backed by PolitiFact, folks. The
What's up, Jeffrey? Spicioli, how you doing?
Jeffrey Spicy Ravioli got it.
That loves to swat down anything conservative. Well, guess what? Even they admit, yeah, it's true. It's true. Even PolitiFact has admitted this shit is real. $450,000 a fucking person. To illegals.
It's not going to happen. Even if some fucking fringe politician tried to propose that shit, it'll never happen, and you know it's never going to happen. Because if we can't even get that shit, if we can't even get like a fucking $1,000 stimmy for the fucking regular American people, there's no way that they're going to be fucking giving that much goddamn money to a specific group of people.
We got 3 itty-bitty stimuli.
It doesn't matter who it is. Like, it's just not going to fucking happen.
And Biden's like, yeah, we'll give you $2,000. Fuck. $2,000 in internet money.
I like how this type of fucking argument on Vaughn's part, like, it comes with this idea that just, like, Republicans are completely fucking inept. Like, he has, like, such a low view on the Republican Party that he thinks that even if that thing was, if that type of shit was proposed, they just let it fucking happen. That's what I don't understand, like, with the talking points of people like Vaughn, is, like, you have to assume the worst of the party that you vote for to come to all these conclusions, but you still vote for him. So, like, what? I don't get it. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Not a dime to you.
What's up,
Not one dime to you who may be struggling to pay your mortgage, or who may not be wondering whether you're going to be able to pay your electric bill this month.
You've never had to worry about that shit, Vaughn.
Yeah.
Because you've always gotten a free handout. You've never had to worry about rent or food or anything like that, because you've always gotten a free handout. Even if you're made up stories that have to support your fucking freedom religion bullshit, it was all about you getting a free handout. Remember that free meal story you talked about? That was just him getting a free handout. And that's what made him like realize that, oh, it was the religion for him. That's when he started talking about freedom religion. So even in his made up stories, he wants a free fucking handout.
That's like the parallels with Brett, you know.
Yeah.
I prayed and I got some money. Yeah, I'm gonna switch over to being a God believer situation.
We just need that fucking that image of him like swinging between the atheism logo and the Christian logo to see which one has more money.
Yep.
Yeah. I hope I really do hope that he gets stabbed with a forklift by Dawn at some point, because that would just be fucking hilarious.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, motherfuckers.
This is how you're spending your Christmas, just being fucking miserable about politics. How fucking pathetic is that? Like, it's Christmas Eve, and all you can think about is whining about politics.
Jesus fucking Christ. Even my grandpa, who spent his last fucking 6 months in a care home, was never this curmudgeonly.
Exactly. What are most people doing around the holidays? Chilling out, watching Christmas movies, having a good time with their family. What's Vaughn doing around the holidays? The same fucking shit as usual. Same shit as usual. Just another fucking Tuesday to him.
Pissing and moaning about how he don't have this and he don't have that, but he deserves this and he deserves that. Vaughn, there are only two things people deserve: death and taxes.
He's a pathetic.
You get death sooner or later. Taxes, you get to pay right away.
You're right, Jeffrey. He's a dirty ass loser. This pause screen makes it look like Vaughn doesn't appreciate the lecture. Yeah, that's great. He can't fucking take it that Unterhaven's diving into him right now. Yeah.
450. And this is from a
Damn.
It was a congressman that posted it originally. U.S. Representative Byron Steele, Republican.
Steele.
I've heard that guy.
Steal some cash. Before. Byron, steal some cash.
Oh my god. What's up, Rizla? He thought letting Ma die would make him financially stable. He's finding out how sheltered she kept. Yeah, I've been saying that since the whole event happened, honestly. I completely agree with what you said. Like, he's very slowly, because he's so fucking ignorant, and like, he's got a big ego for someone who's never accomplished anything. But yeah, he's slowly coming to the realization that, yeah, his mom was sheltering him. And like I said, providing those fucking free handouts constantly, even if he never deserved it, because look, I'm sure she was far from fucking perfect. She raised Vaughn after all, but it seemed like her love for her son was very genuine. So I'm sure no matter what the fuck Vaughn did, he was never going to fucking lose that connection. But the only way that he didn't end up losing it is by letting her fucking die. This person who continually like stood up to bat for Vaughn, provided him with everything that he's ever had. And you can't even be bothered to fucking help her during her moment of need. Like, what a fucking scumbag.
Just fucking discarded everything. Oh, you're screwed. Hey, Vaughn screwed Vaughn.
Yep. Ah, man. Self-assassination by the Vaughn.
From Janesville. And he posted a tweet. He said, our border's wide open, and now President Joe Biden is in talks to pay illegal immigrants $450,000. $450,000. This is by a congressman wrote that. Okay, let me.
Do you think the congressman is telling the fucking truth? Are you this stupid? You are this stupid. You are unbelievably, irrepressibly dumber than fucking dog shit.
Oh my god!
He just wanders off the fucking screen.
Yo, he's going to do something that he's never done in his life before. Actually, go attend to his dogs. Jesus Christ, this is awkward.
God damn.
What's going on over there? Why is the dog still barking? Jesus Christ.
Oh, damn. Sometimes I'm feeling pretty fucking stupid, but Vaughn just really takes a goddamn cake. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Man, Vaughn just pulled a fucking Frank and just headed off with no explanation.
Pissing around. Oh, there he is.
Oh, there
barking
we go.
At something. So naturally, the little dogs inside the house want to go join in the fun, whatever it is. But yeah, that was Representative Byron Steele.
Probably had to go take a fucking piss, you dumbass. Anyway, who's stupid?
Yeah, I answered that. Yeah.
Oh, fair. What's the? I just always want to say hi to everybody. What's up?
Yeah.
Republican of Janesville, and he posted a tweet, and PolitiFact caught it.
PolitiFact.
And tried to play it down and couldn't. PolitiFact tried to denounce this and could not.
Where? What the fucking?
I should actually take a look at this PolitiFact article. I'm sure I could
let's
find
take a
it.
look. Let's take a look.
All right. Let me remember this timestamp because this will probably involve me, moving back a bit to see the visual aids.
No, I'm fucking. My eyes are gonna need prep because of the visual aids of Vaughn.
Oh my god. AIDS by the Vaughn. All right, maybe that's
STIs by the Vaughn.
STIs specifically. So let me slap this headline into a search bar and see what I can find.
I am trying to resist the urge to sing the song. I don't want to sing the song, Vern. I don't want to sing the song.
I can't even fucking.
You know what? Hang on. Let me fucking do some typing.
Yeah, let's see if you can find it, because I'm having trouble. Let's see. I think this website says Austin American Statesman. Okay. Yeah, I guess maybe look there. But let's continue. Let's continue on. If you can find anything on that, let me know.
$1,000 a person to resolve lawsuits filed on behalf of parents and children that were separated to denounce this and could not, because the Biden administration.
Here we go. This is where we were.
Really is.
Yeah, just let me know when you find that info.
Wanting to give every fucking
hang on,
$1,000 a person, not a family, a person.
All right, where is it?
Folks, what could you do with $450,000? I could do a hell of a lot with it.
You would just spend it on fucking frivolous bullshit, like sending $3,000 to Brittany Venti. We've seen what happens when you're given a large sum of money. So why would it be any different this time? It's not like you've learned the value of a dollar since. You haven't worked a goddamn day in your life. You haven't even tried to like do anything close to attempting to work or do anything to earn your fucking keep. So who are you to fucking say this shit? Maybe if you fucking take the time to actually buckle down and learn the value of fucking money.
So real quick, not to take away from your piss and vinegar.
Oh, did you find
What was the name of the friggin' site?
Oh my god damn it. Austin American Statesman.
Okay. All right.
Done. I get out of debt, for one. Be completely out of debt with that kind of money.
How much debt are you in?
And still have money left over.
And still, he says that like it's an accomplishment. Are you that much in the fucking hole that it wouldn't even be that much more? Like, are you almost? I mean, there has to be a reason why he's saying $50,000 in particular. He's like probably over 10K in fucking debt if he's saying shit like that. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that's
450.
I feel like that's a fair deduction to say at least 10K. If he's saying shit like that, like $50,000 would change my life. I'd pay off all my debt and still have some left over. That implies, I feel like I could extrapolate that could even be like more than half the money that he's talking about. It's all speculation. Don't get me wrong, but like that tells me with certainty that there is a significant amount that he's in debt. I don't know what amount that is, but I have to assume it's like at least over like, 9,000 or some shit, because for it to be a significant fraction for him to phrase it like that, he would have to be in debt by a lot of fucking money.
$8,000, folks. Let me throw that back up there again, because I want to make sure this hits home. Okay. I want to make damn sure y'all get this shit. Because when PolitiFact tries to shoot it down and can't, that says a lot. Okay. On October.
So wait, you keep citing PolitiFact, but this does not even take place on PolitiFact. In fact, it's a website that me and Heon are fucking struggling to even find.
Yeah, it's not exactly user-friendly, and it's a real pain in the fucking ass.
So another fucking obscure website that Vaughn's going to, trying to extrapolate information because it confirms his biases. If it was this fucking hard to find this story, then maybe it's just made up bullshit.
So yeah, let's see the fact check on that. That PolitiFact says half true.
Half true.
Yeah, it's half true.
Is this another result of him not reading the whole thing?
Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah. Payments are still under negotiation. Yeah. Only a minority of the families may be eligible for financial compensation. Many impacted families have not filed complaints, perhaps for fear of reprisal from the government.
You know what sucks, though? True or not, this shit's going to impact the election a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that have been taken out of context, and I'm going to leave it as that because my brain is on fire.
There's clearly a bigger fucking conversation than Vaughn's pea brain is capable of taking care of, and even us in the early morning, it's a little bit much.
28.
Yeah.
2021, U.S. Representative Brian Steele, Republican of Janesville, sent out a tweet. Our border is wide open, and now
right there, separated families. He just read that, but he still
it just it's like water off a duck's back.
Exactly. Yeah, he sees to immigrants and thinks it means all of them. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the source of. You're right. It all comes back to that bullshit. Like, he didn't read anymore, and he literally read it out. I didn't even catch that until he pointed that out, by the way. But yeah, this is being proposed for a very specific group of fucking people. Mm-hmm. But you know what the problem is here, though? The way this article, this fucking obscure, probably fucking right-wing website phrases the fucking wording here. They don't specify in this fucking line right here specifically which it's going to. All they say is, the buzzword that's going to fucking piss people off.
Actually, I think I found it.
You did?
Well, does it say... Okay.
Yeah, it's the heading.
The heading reads, fact check, claim oversimplifies the discussion on payments to migrant families.
Austin,
that was posted. American. Yep, and that was posted November 15th.
Jesus.
2 years ago.
Damn. Austin American Vernacular English has confused Vaughn so much that he's gotten to this point, huh?
Now President Joe Biden is in talks to pay illegal immigrants $450,000. This is unbelievable. Is the Biden administration really in talks to pay out $450,000 to illegal immigrants? And you scroll down here.
Yep, that is the exact. Yep,
than the tweet suggests.
Yep.
Wait, he just read that for the first time, and now he's fucking stunned. Oh my god, this is amazing. I need to type that. I'm dead. I'm dead, guys. Our Underhaven's over.
Phoenix down. There you go.
Oh man, fuck. All right. I'm done coughing on camera. Or not on camera. I've never really done this shit on camera. I don't think I've ever done Underhaven on camera.
Payments are a result of zero tolerance policy during the Trump administration. Steele's tweet includes a link to a Wall Street Journal article from October 28, 2021. Okay.
Underhaven is now Overhaven. We've done that song and dance like twice already. No, the show's back for real this time. It's not over. It's not over. Even my death won't stop at the end of the show. I'll put it in my will. Someone else will get the fucking show. I'm not going to reveal who it'll be.
So Wall Street Journal discussed this also. And an image of an excerpt with 450,000 circled. The article covers the fact that the U.S. is in talks to pay settlements of around $450,000 a person to resolve lawsuits filed on behalf of parents and children that were separated at the border during the Trump administration. Are you hearing me?
Are you listening to yourself?
Are you listening to what you're actually reading?
Yeah, he's just blithely reading it and going off with his original claim. I bet you he's gonna do that.
Yeah, look at his face though. He's slowly coming to the realization that what he's saying is bullshit.
Lights are on, but the hamster's dead.
Let me zoom in a bit more so you guys can see that bewildered fucking face on him.
Oh my god.
So the illegals get $450,000 for Christmas.
Oh my god.
You don't get jack shit.
We've already disproven this a million ways to Sunday.
If that does not anger you, man, I give up.
It doesn't anger me, but what does anger me is that people like you fall for this bullshit so goddamn easily, or so willing to muddy the conversation on something that's like a lot more nuanced than you try and present it to be, and then you pull this bullshit.
I don't know what's going to reach you, because if that right there should have you hopping mad. You should be hopping mad. You should be grabbing the phone right now and calling your congressman at 3 o'clock in the morning saying, I don't give a damn, wake his ass up. I want a bitch.
That story was from November last year?
That was the November before last, 2021.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
He's been phrasing this the whole time like it was something that just fucking happened.
Yeah, November 15th, 2021.
Yep, it even says here, someone's getting a Merry Christmas. But what about you? Damn, selfishness by the Vaughn. Jesus Christ.
I don't want to
outdated news by the Vaughn.
Because there's no way.
Outdated news that I doubt ever fucking happened.
And
if it did, then like I said, it's clearly a lot more understandable of a situation than the bullshit that he was putting out there.
Illegals should get no $450,000 when we got Americans right here that can't pay their mortgage, can't pay their electric bill, don't know if they're going to be able to put food on the table tomorrow.
By that, he means him.
But they're going to give almost all the illegals that are here, because you got to separate the parents and the children up until you find out who belongs to who. $450,000 per illegal. That's insane. Meanwhile, we go without. We haven't had a stimulus check in how long now? How long has it been? But they're going to give $450,000 a person to the illegals?
Trump only gave out one.
No, there were 3.
There were?
Yeah, there were 3.
I thought one of those happened under the fucking Biden administration.
Okay, 2 then.
Am I wrong?
Oh, I don't know. I don't really remember 2020 and 21 all that well. All right.
I thought there was only.
I got 3.
Well,
and you know what? I will double check that for you.
Okay. All right.
Yep, he found a way to make it all instead of just a very small percentage, which is actually a doable amount of money, unlike what fucking Vaughn's proposing here.
$450,000 a person, not a family.
And yeah, he used that. I noticed that too. He started saying that fucking bullshit where it's like every family is always fucking separated, like it's part of the fucking, like it's part of the dynamic or something. That doesn't always happen. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it does not. You know what I mean? It's not the fucking 100% that Von Helton's trying to make it out to be. That's for sure.
Only a person. And remember, like I said, over in John's live show the other day, John said it was 90. No, John, 450,000, not 90,000, 450,000 per person, John.
What's up, Pujasaurus? Pugiasaurus? I don't know.
Merry fucking Christmas, people.
He's so mad.
Merry Yule or Happy Yule in our case.
Happy
same
school,
difference.
Ron.
We started Christmas. And I
hate how he bangs his microphone. I can't stand that shit. You know the worst part is these dangly things over here. Who the fuck would ever want to intentionally put something like this on your microphone? You know that's gonna fuck with the audio. Because yeah, him banging the microphone around doesn't help, but these things reverberating when he does just makes it all the more fucking grating on the ears.
Okay, I'm okay with the way Christmas is now, because it represents peace on earth and goodwill towards all mankind. So I'm okay with that. We need that. We need that in the world. Speaking of Christmas, it's interesting. Christmas is the only time that actually stopped wars. That wars literally stopped at Christmas time. Because of how powerful the meaning of Christmas is.
Wasn't that just I don't know if that was based
that
on
was
a real
okay.
Story,
I know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about.
Okay.
That was just like a one-time occasion.
No,
right?
No. That what he's talking about happened in World War I. There were a couple instances where, opposing sides stopped for Christmas, and they would just get a ball from somewhere or fashion one, and they'd fucking play a game in goddamn no man's land. Yeah. There was a Christmas truce in World War I. Yes.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that. I only heard about like one occasion of that happening.
Yeah.
But
so far as I can tell, it likely only happened once.
But okay, how's Vaughn gonna twist something good that actually happened into something evil?
Is because Christmas is not just about getting gifts on October 25th or December 25th. It's not necessarily about getting gifts.
Telling time by the Vaughn.
Oh my God!
Christmas is to reflect on the idea that all men are entitled to peace on earth. They're entitled to freedom. They're entitled to having the fruits of their labor.
Then why do we?
Then
why does that same country? Why does that same country frequently subvert democracy on a regular basis? I don't know.
Vaughn.
It's almost
not everybody celebrates Christmas.
Yeah, it's also like a bunch of people are deprived of those rights on a regular basis, and he just wants to turn a blind eye to that shit. Like, it happens. We can't keep fucking denying it.
They're entitled to being a productive citizen. They're entitled to being left the...
That's real rich coming from you. Jesus Christ.
A productive citizen.
Oh, well, no, it's his right to not be one.
Fuck alone by anyone, government or otherwise. And Christmas is a time to reflect on that. But yeah, Christmas is the only time that literally stopped wars. That's amazing.
It happened, as far as I'm aware, until I'm told otherwise, that one time that I'm aware of.
In recent history, within the last 200 years, once.
But just like how he did earlier, MrUnite points this out really well. Now he thinks every fucking war has had like Christmas truces and shit like that, because you can just something can happen just one time, and now Vaughn thinks it's like the rule instead of the exception. You know what I mean? It's fucking ridiculous.
Amazing. But it shows you something, because if we can stop a war with a holiday, then these wars can be stopped. Period. If we really wanted to. But see, the wars are set.
There's too much moneyed interest in it that you're supporting.
Set up by these elite oligarch bastards, the banksters, as they're called.
Oh my God.
And that makes it tough. But I seen this, and I literally
How does he fucking? That's the perfect example of like Vaughn can sometimes get to the right conclusion from all the wrong place. You know what I mean? It's like he can see that there's an issue here with like, corporate oligarchs and shit, but does he understand the issue? No. He's just saying that shit because it was something he heard on fucking InfoWars or some bullshit.
Again, a veneer of knowledge. Scratch it and it just flakes away.
My heart literally sank. Folks, I was able to take $32,000 and make it stretch out to where that I got everything paid and everything made back right again.
You said you're fucking in debt. So I guess it wasn't right for long. Also, you gave like $3,000 at least to Brittany Venti. That's a lot of money to just piss away on nothing. On nothing. Someone who already has a lot of money, someone who already has it fucking made, really, they didn't need that money. So yeah, you just pissed that money away. They're gonna spend it on fucking frivolous shit, like, I don't know, probably getting their fucking dick sucked. I have no idea where that money's gonna go, but it's gonna go somewhere fucking frivolous.
User 2 says Gogurt.
Yeah, Gogurt. Oh God, I remember when fucking Frank used to torture me with that fucking video of Vaughn drinking the Gogurt down. Oh man,
drinking the Blogurt.
Is that still? I don't think that's in the fucking brand anymore. Thank God. Thank God. Oh. Let's see. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's right. We're invading their spaces right now. Let's take a look. Look at that. We're TGR.
Wow.
Yeah.
Never thought I'd made it this far.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's no Von Helton gumming down Gogurt here. I think it's gone. That might have been back before they used StreamYard. All right, let's just play some of these.
One second, Shady. Ice, wallow,
Jesus fucking Christ. I remember when he said that. Jesus fucking Christ.
MrUnite says he's got a copy of the Gogurt video on his channel.
Wait, really? All right. You should be able to post in the chat.
Yeah, give me a moment.
All right. Yeah. Get me that video. Give me that video.
With just 32,000. Can you imagine what I could do with 450,000? I could revolutionize Crane Creek Road. I could make Crane.
He could revolutionize one road. That's his ambition.
It's called the road. It's called the road.
Yeah. Like...
It is the road that you blow.
Oh god.
It's called the road. It's called the Go-Kurt Road.
I mean, seriously.
And you
took 32,000
when you blow it.
Oh my god, this bit's gone on too long.
Got everything squared away. Got everything put back the way my mom had it and everything. All
this shit in the background is how Mama had it. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Mango has told me many times that this used to be a very clean environment, and I see it now, and I don't see a very clean environment at all. It's cleaner than what his house previously was, but that's because he hasn't been in it that long. Like, it's still a fucking mess. I have no idea how he even sleeps on those sheets.
Bills caught up, all the fees and whatnot took care of. Can you imagine what I could do with 450,000?
Oh my god, look at him. He's so fucking dejected.
Well, at least somebody's getting a Merry Christmas, right? What is that?
Not you, because you don't deserve one.
Yeah.
You didn't work for one.
Yeah, unlike those fucking people who came here and did it the right way, Vaughn, you were separated from your kids for a reason, so you don't deserve a giant fucking check for it.
27. That's almost half hour. At least somebody's getting a Merry Christmas, huh? This is nuts, man. That's fucking nuts, isn't it? I warned you it would be bad. I mean, I didn't even, I knew it would be bad. I didn't know how bad, because like I said, me and John, we were talking about it at a live show, and he was saying it was 90,000. No, 450,000.
I'll give you 90,000 reasons.
Per person.
He's just marking off the same bullshit over.
Oh, yeah.
Per person. I could do a hell of a lot with $450,000, folks.
Yeah, piss it away in 1 hour.
A lot.
Yep, send it to fucking e-girls.
I can make monumental change, man. And like I said, I'd be debt free. I could be debt free, and with my debt free status, I could go out and do a lot of things that need to be done that are a hindrance right now because I'm indebted. But oh my god.
If you would have been able to clear up all your fucking money, all your debt with that money that you got, then you wouldn't be in debt right now. I have no idea. How did you get in more debt? Is it just because you have no idea on how to spend money? Because I'm getting really conflicting narratives here. And it's from you. I'm not even pointing out shit that I know with outside context. I'm literally just poking in the holes in the shit that you've said in this one fucking stream.
What I could do with that kind of money, I could, it's just phenomenal. And see, these illegals, what are they going to do with that 450,000? Are they going to spend it here in the United States? No, they ship that money back to their country of origin. They don't leave that money here. Everybody says, well, how's come?
Plenty of them fucking stay here. Sure, a lot of people come here to support their families off in foreign nations, but they're still putting money into the economy here if they're living here. So
doesn't Vaughn think that with $450,000 ostensibly that they could, I don't know, naturalize, become a citizen?
Yeah,
hey,
that's what most people
would reduce all the fucking headache.
Yeah, and a lot of people at that point, if they're going to be here the entire fucking time, they'd probably rather just bring their fucking family over here and have them become citizens as well. Which, if they do it the legal way and they do it the right way, then who the fuck cares?
The debt keeps climbing. How's come we can't never seem to get out of this financial morass that we're in? It's because these illegals keep shipping the money back to their mother country. They don't leave the money here. See, if the illegals had the money here and spent it here, it would go back into the economy and spur the economy. But they're not doing that. They're scooping up the money and taking it back to foreign countries and making them prosperous, which doesn't help us at all. So,
can I sing the song again, Vern?
So each one.
Thank you, See-Through. I'm very happy to be entertaining you while you're at work. Thank you very much for listening.
One of these people getting $500,000 because 500,000 $500,000, right? And $500,000?
No, it's not.
So they're getting almost $500,000 each person.
Each person now.
Each person. Wow.
This is just getting more and more fucking ridiculous.
Jesus.
Also, look at that fucking look at that no teeth having expression.
Fucking, I just want to slap that crooked eyes straight.
All right, I feel like it'll never be done justice unless you guys can see it up close like I can, because I can actually zoom my face into my screen, so I want to show it to you. But yeah, we'll let this we'll continue on. I'll do some of my trickery and shit. I forgot to show you.
Oh my god.
What? Are you dreading what's to come? You should be.
I usually do. Yes, I do.
Damn. I could do a lot with that kind of money.
It always comes back to this.
Oh well.
Vaughn's gonna be a stud farmer.
Keon, can you fucking mute yourself? All I can hear is shouting in your goddamn background.
Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Merry Christmas. And that is exactly 30 minutes. Okay, so I thought I would brighten your day on this Christmas Eve and let you know that at least somebody's having a Merry Christmas. Unfortunately, it isn't us. That's sad, but there's nothing can be done about it. The Biden administration, like the Obama administration before it, is hell-bent on destroying the great Satan. The whore of Babylon, as the Bible and the Torah calls us.
This is not the first time he said this. I have no idea where he's getting this shit from, that like America would have been described in any of these holy books.
He's literally just making shit up. America did not exist, and the Bible does not state anything.
I had no clue that was Jan. No, that was actually Vaughn's torture victims.
No, it's my roomie, and she's very vocal, and so I can't.
Apparently at 8 fucking a.m.
Yeah,
Jesus
I know,
Christ.
I know.
Man, you know,
it's because the fan isn't going. You want me to turn the fan on?
If I was in that fucking position, I'd make one of Lizard's Second Amendment jokes. I swear to God.
We got to be destroyed, you see. Did you know that? Did you know, Christian, that your Bible calls America the whore of Babylon and says it must be destroyed?
Doesn't even mention America.
Which person?
America wasn't existing at the time, so it would be kind of difficult. Yeah.
That your Torah says that America's the whore of Babylon.
Maybe it uses these terms, fucking whore of Babylon or whatever, but it doesn't mean America. He's just extrapolating that, or trying to.
It has to be destroyed. Hey, Muslim, did you know that the Quran calls America the great Satan and that it must be destroyed?
No, hold up. Pause for a moment. I need to elaborate on what Vaughn just fucking said here.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, nowhere in the Quran is America the great Satan. Do you know who coined that? Oh, here's a history lesson for you. The Ayatollah Khomeini. Yes. The big grumpy guy with the fucking Ayatollah headgear who's been dead since 89. Yeah, he coined it. Oh, did you know that he also coined the term lesser Satan? Do you know what country that was? That was the Soviet Union. So no, it doesn't state anywhere.
You wonder why we never get anywhere? Really? I think it's pretty obvious, isn't it? Because monotheistic religion isn't going to help America at all. They're not going to help us. They're going to destroy us, in fact. You know, I'm sure there's tons of Christians out there that have prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed, and the country just never got better. Nothing ever got better. Why? Because Monotheism doesn't want America to get better. Monotheism wants to destroy America. So maybe it's time to find another religion. Just saying.
I feel like I'm watching the same shit on repeat that I saw last time. He's literally had this exact same diatribe before, said the exact same way.
I just had a thought. Give me that old time religion. Give me that
Go-Gurt situation.
Go-Gurt situation.
Go-Gurt situation.
Change it up a little, you know.
Oh God. It's good enough to pee. All right.
If the religion you believe in wants to destroy the country you live in, you might have a problem. You think? You think you might have a problem there? I think so. Something to think about, boys and girls. But yeah, I'm not even making this shit up. And that's where
why is monotheism evil? Because Vaughn wants to have vampire orgies with 20-somethings. Yeah, unfortunately, you're not off the mark there.
Oh my God,
he doesn't have a chance in hell.
Yeah, America's great Satan, got to be destroyed, and I'm going to destroy it by God. And buddy, he sure did. He 19 trillion in debt. Damn, more debt than all previous presidents combined. Isn't it funny how the media doesn't even talk about that shit? How Obama left us 19 trillion in debt? Doesn't even mention it.
Oh, but he won't mention the fact that Trump added another 7 trillion in the short 4 years that he was in power. Yeah.
Or all the fucking debt that fucking Bush accumulated. Yeah, this is not been a fucking single party issue. Let's not mince any words here.
Or Reagan. So that supply side economics shit. Most people think of it as trickle down, but it's supply side economics.
It's almost like every single fucking president since Slick Willie has had us in more fucking debt.
Yeah.
That's why it's not much of a talking point in presidential debates, because they all know that they're fucking part of the same problem. No one's gonna fucking do anything about it, it seems like. Like, we've been going, what is it, fucking 2 decades with no one fucking doing anything about it? Every Christmas we have the same fucking ridiculous conversation about raising the debt ceiling. No party, when they're in power, does anything about the fucking debt.
Hold up. That's different. That's government spending, not necessarily the total national debt. Because
people always bring the deficit in the conversation when it comes to that.
Yeah, that's the deficit in just spending per year, because there's fiscal years. So Vaughn has this annoying capability of conflating what is a personal debt with what is a sovereign debt. Sovereign debt doesn't mean much. It just means that, hey, you've run up a bill and you're paying interest on it, which is what we do. We pay interest on the national debt. Do that every year. It's so that the debt doesn't get out of hand. What are we at? Like 35 trillion. You know what?
Yeah, thanks, Bush. You started the fucking bandwagon.
No, it was Reagan who started that.
Yeah,
Reagan with the supply side economics really was the forerunner of just running up the bill and cutting government services. That's basically it. And I bet somebody in chat is probably gonna add more context to it, but that's
I'm sure there's always more context to this political fucking shit. But I feel like I can only speak on. I can't even really say much because I was a fucking kid then. But I only pretend to fucking speak on any president that's been around since I've been alive, because at least I've done my due diligence on every president that's been around since I've been alive. But yeah, that's why I don't have a lot to say about fucking Bill Clinton, because I was not even a fucking alive when he was.
So the big thing about Clinton is that while
actually I was for like probably 2 years. Yeah.
3-ish. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. All right. You're right.
Mm-hmm. So
all right. That really doesn't count because I wasn't even like a cognitive kid. I
mean, I was like 2 when Reagan was out of office. So
yeah, I mean, but then again, he's also unfortunately an important figure. So
yeah. So yeah, the U.S. national debt is $33.95 trillion.
All right, we've been talking about debt for too long.
Yeah.
I would think that would be pretty fucking significant, folks. All all the more debt than all the previous presidents
Jan and Lizard sound nothing the same.
combined, and the media is silent. Why? Well, ask yourself that question. Why is that?
Because it's a non-issue.
That's the case. 400. Let's look at that again before I leave. Let's look at that shit again.
What, just so you can ignore the rest of the article?
I want it to burn into your retinas so that you don't forget this shit.
Oh my god.
Look at that.
You better say something real juicy in these last 4 minutes.
Around $450,000 a person. $500,000 a person, folks. Let's see if I can zoom that in a little more. There we go. 400.
Yeah, great. I can really read this. Thanks, Vaughn. Look at that. How the fuck am I supposed to read this?
$150,000 a person.
I love having to scroll sideways to read a full sentence.
Around 450,000.
Are you so damn old that you need to zoom in this much to see shit, Vaughn? Just lean in. Just lean in a bit.
Person. So at least somebody's getting a Merry Christmas, huh? It just won't be me.
Oh my god, he's gumming around in circles. This is
Yeah. Also, I did the calculations.
Like I said,
So estimating the amount of undocumented people in the U.S. about 10 million. There's no way. No, because that's $4.5 trillion. That's $4.5 trillion.
I tried to shoot this down and couldn't because it came straight from the Biden administration. Came straight from the Biden administration. Can't shoot it down if they're the ones authoring it, right?
Straight from the horse's ass.
By two, not one, but two representatives.
On Helton gobbles horse chodes for a living.
Representative in the Wall Street Journal article and the representative in this article. 450,000 a person. Well, I wish I could get that money. I could sure do a lot with that money. And I sure wouldn't be spending it like water either. Because I got a lot of bills that need to be took care of.
I feel like a broken record because he keeps being a broken record. He spent $3,000 on an e-girl.
I got a lot of things.
A right-winger e-girl.
Yeah, the weirdest kind.
It didn't even get the slightest acknowledgement. Just $3,000. Hey, and then moved on.
Man, a fucking woman 10 times as fucking hot as Brittany Venti could have given you a handy for that much.
But there's your Merry Christmas.
She could have ignored your toes.
How do you feel now? How do you feel about the Biden administration? If you voted for the Biden administration, how does this make you feel? That they're going to give all these illegals $450,000 a person, and they're not going to give you.
All right, you remember Rev's Rollies? I just thought of something even worse.
Oh no.
Takis by the Vaughn.
Oh god. And they're neither red nor blue, and they don't taste good either.
Do shit, except a hard time. Still want to vote for Democrat this coming election? If you do, you're an idiot.
So you're just going to vote for the same fucking person that you already admitted that you goddamn can't stand, you hate? Like, why? Why are so many people willing to make this compromise? I have no idea. But
anybody that votes Democrat after reading this article where they're going to give these fucking illegals that aren't even supposed to be here $450,000 a person, $500,000.
Yeah, you're right here at the end of us going over this smelly jackass, but we have one other thing, or one or two other things that we'll take a look at before we wrap shit up. So we're still alive for a bit.
$1 a person, and you're not going to get nothing, and you're wondering if you can pay your bills. You're wondering if you can put food on the table. That's nuts. That's crazy. That's insane. Anybody that votes Democrat after seeing this needs to have their goddamn head examined. And like I said,
maybe if you read it properly, like I feel like even looking through a website like this, which has clearly got some type of fucking bias, if Vaughn's frequenting it as one of his fucking sources. Let's be honest. I don't trust a Vaughn to be looking at anything that's like even anything close to a nonpartisan source. I don't believe that such a thing truly exists, but there are things that are closer to nonpartisan than not. So even from this fucking perspective, I feel like if you do any fucking reading on this shit, then you'll realize that it's not the narrative that he read from the first fucking sentence. He's gone over this thing like, what, 3 times now? And he just keeps reading the same fucking shit. And it just proves him every time. But he has this fucking idea in his head that he's fucking stuck on, and he will not budge.
In fact, tried to shoot this down. They couldn't. They couldn't do it because it's true. Straight from the Biden administration. 450,000 person. Oh, my God. Merry Christmas, y'all. Somewhere out there. Maybe.
Shut the fuck up.
Damn.
Is there anybody out there?
There's no one knocking.
If you can hear me.
Anyway,
there's no one knocking around in Braun's brain. That's for sure.
Is there anyone?
Despite all this, y'all have a pleasant day and better tomorrow.
He ends it with doing the Nazi salute. How amazing! All right, well, let's continue on. Jesus Christ, I sound like Hiccup. Like what from How to Train Your Dragon? That's a strange comparison. I honestly, I've never seen those movies. I'll have to take a look at that later. Because I'm always interested in people comparing my voice or appearance to someone else. I've been compared a lot to that guy from, oh man, I can't remember. It's something robot, fucking robot something. I don't know. I can't remember. Fucking Pimp Monk used to compare me to that shit all the fucking time. Man, it's got robot in the title. That doesn't narrow things down at all. But maybe someone in the chat will remember. Man, if PT Ham's still here, he'll probably fucking remember. He remembers that type of shit. Man, I hope he's still here. All right. Anyway, either way, let's take a look at this thing from Mr.
Oh my God, this is gonna piss me off.
It's this one that just says why Grampy Lobster Show is the best on YouTube, right?
Oh, that's the Gogurt.
That's the Gogurt one.
Yeah, that's the Gogurt one.
Yeah, no, we're not. We're watching something. We're watching something a little bit. I guess this is what you could call a palate cleanser. Man, it literally is for Vaughn. Let's take a look.
Uh-huh.
Robot Chicken? No, it was like this. It has a main character with a face structure pretty similar to mine. I can't remember it off the top of my head. Someone will remind me at some point. I'm sure Mango would remember.
One though, because that's just
wait a minute. We got a Gogurt. We got Gogurt.
Oh, yeah. There goes Gogurt.
Oh yeah, watch him work this Gogurt up and down, back and up.
Take it all.
Oh my God. The fact that everyone's just encouraging to do it, like, yeah, shake it, baby. Like,
that's right. You suck that Gogurt down.
Yeah,
dirty little whore.
Yeah, that's the same energy. That's like, you know what the craziest part is too? Everyone's on the same page. I don't know why. Like, why is everyone sexualizing the Vaughn? I don't get it. Like, seriously, it's I love it, but also I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
Damn, there were some people here together that would not be together today.
Yeah.
Oh, Helton.
You're a dirty boy, aren't you?
Oh yeah, you gummed that son bitch.
You gonna do another one?
No, he only does the one.
What do I?
Yeah, that one was free. The other ones cost money. Oh man, yeah, Granby didn't really have a good show. It was just like this chill place where people just hung out, and it's similar to what we do on Free Range Fruit Bowls and what we did on the Devil's Lettuce on TGR, where it's just like, fuck it, we're not taking this seriously. Just don't get us taken off YouTube. Say whatever the fuck you want. That's the kind of vibes I really like out of a YouTube show. But back when Pimp Monk used to do his like the Pimp Monk show, like not the Morning Wood, the original like the Pimp Monk show, like when it was just like Google Hangouts and shit, that should have the same type of energy. There's a lot that you can do when you just get some really fun people together and just have a fucking fun time on a panel. Sometimes it's best to not go professionally.
Suck down that beefaroni as well. Well, that's ruined beefaroni for me.
I really do miss Grampy because, like, he
Yeah.
really did have like one of the chillest fucking places that you could possibly go in this little corner of the internet for this type of content. He's a great guy, you know.
I think about RH negative people.
Oh, he's got another
He's
one.
got another one.
Well,
Holy shit.
Oh,
From
a
purely
second
medical
Gogurt.
standpoint, my
Oh,
understanding
hell.
is that
Be
Gogurt,
still
Gogurt.
my
Mr.
heart.
President, another
Oh my
Gogurt
God.
has entered the Vaughn.
This is why Vaughn's fucking poor. He didn't do what I say and save the other one for like a paycheck. Like, no, he's just giving out fucking second Gogurtings for free. Like, come on, Vaughn, you gotta charge for that shit, man. You're working on a Delta 8 basket to win Shanny over. Oh my God, no! I know that's just
Please,
a joke.
Lord, no! Don't waste the Delta
Yeah.
8.
Fucking gumming down Delta 8.
No. Send toothpaste.
so obviously they're in high demand for blood.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
I
Come
don't
on.
think so.
Keep
Oh,
waiting.
Toenail clippers.
Yeah,
No.
Sony-
Oh.
Oh.
No way! No, wait a
No
minute.
fucking way.
No fucking.
No.
No way.
Oh.
No way.
Honey, no. Lord, Satan in
Unite.
hell.
Mr. Unite, I did not remember that part. Thank you for providing this full context. I've never seen that part. I've only had ever like Frank troll me with him like guzzling down the yogurt, like the actual act of it. I've never seen this like context. I did not know that he used fucking toenail clippers to open up his Gogurt. That that's those things are supposed to be easy for anyone to tear open. Like, you got those fucking Taki toes. Surely you got some long enough nails on your fucking fingies, too, that you should be able to, finagle it open. Oh, man, that's so nasty. Also, look at Todd's reaction. You see that? He's literally fucking gasping. He can't believe what he's seeing. It's hilarious.
It's the second Gogurt massacre.
Yeah. Second Gogurt has indeed hit the Vaughn.
Oh, toenail.
What the fuck?
Oh, and then he licked it.
Oh, man, he's going at it.
Okay, folks, guys, let's be honest. He's never used those on his toes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's a great point.
That is true.
Those have never been used before. Okay, they're clean. It's just like an unconventional pair of scissors, I suppose.
I don't know. I still wouldn't consider them clean, but
sure. Oh yeah, it has been in Vaughn's house, but
yeah.
You know that slugs have been crawling all over that shit.
Yeah, it's a little slugger.
User 2, I should ban you for saying that. I should ban you for saying that.
That is not creamy. That is just some substance, okay?
Yeah. Oh man. Vaughn's a different kind of substance abuser.
I was just gonna say, them clippers have never touched them toes.
We have seen his feet. Yeah. God.
So disgusting, though.
Oh.
He's by the Vaughn.
Oh, my excitement is waned into wanting to hurl.
Yo, what up, Mari? Nice to see you here. Good morning.
Yo.
We're watching an old clip from Grampy Lobster's show.
Bobcat, I gotta tell you right now, your side and your sides and the sides of my face right now are getting some exercise with.
Oh my God.
Yeah, let's see those lobsters in the chat.
Those really were toenail clippers he took out. Oh my God.
Oh, Todd's throwing up now. Jesus.
I can feel the bile.
Poor Todd. Poor Todd.
See that last night.
My
Todd almost lost his lunch.
husband is just losing it over here.
Oh,
God.
so nasty.
There he goes. Take it.
Oh.
Ooh, it's a.
Oh
His
yeah, gumming it
dirty
gone.
fingers too.
Does he have to
A quick finger motion.
Makes it awkward.
Yeah, that's a good point. He looks at the camera. He like makes eye contact, which makes it all the fucking weirder. Like, don't look at me while you're doing that. Don't even do it on stream.
So he likes to look at.
I am glad he did it on stream, obviously, though, because then we got this moment. But normally, I don't want him to eat on fucking camera, even if it does give us some moments like this, because it's so nasty. It's so nasty seeing him eat anything.
In the pretense of him trying to chew something, just fit it in your fucking mouth. You ain't got any goddamn teeth. Just fold the fucking thing and just shove it in your fucking mouth.
Plastic
you
included.
Fucking moron.
Doing it, makes it more personal.
Vaughn should just start eating things like a fucking snake. just wrapping his fucking gums around.
Just unhinge your jaw and just swallow things whole.
Yeah. Oh man.
Somebody needs to clip that for a super chat.
And I think they said they had solid black eyes. There's no.
I don't know.
I like how you felt the need to like tag me with this. He wants to suck down your Gogarty goodness. Really?
Don't.
Really?
What the fuck? No. Don't ever use that fucking phrase again.
Yeah, never say that again.
God.
Jesus Christ.
See the white on either side of my eyeball here? Okay, their eyes are solid black. There's no white in them, if I recall correctly.
Oh my God.
Just slide that Gogurt in.
Okay, I haven't watched this part.
I can't believe I just said that.
Jesus Christ, Vaughn, stop eating Gogurt all the time.
And some of you, I'm going to leave it at that because I'm white and I'll do an incidental racism thing. But okay, indigo children. Okay, what exactly is? Because
there's.
Okay. All right. Good job. That was a good clip. Oh man, what did you walk into? Some Vaughn sense. All right, I'm gonna never do a show after saying that shit. But yeah, we do have one more thing we can take a look at.
One more thing.
Yeah. It's pretty brief. We'll talk about this on the actual Underhaven podcast as well because Mr. Dapperton made a video about me, but it's not even about me. Not even about me. It's basically almost entirely about Lizard. I think Sweg was brought up about as much as I was. So yeah, it was barely even about me. But he made one video about it, which was like 20 minutes. Lizard went over it in depth. I will be pulling some timestamps and highlights of that we can go over on the podcast. But if you guys want Lizard's full thoughts, since it was a video about him and not even me, go check out Lizard's channel. I believe it's the most recent stream that he's done. But just Mr. Dapperton ended up putting another video out. The immediate fucking video that he put out.
Security monitor Lizards.
After this shit. I believe that the last video that he put out was, used me in the thumbnail, by the way. Used me in the fucking thumbnail, even though I'm not the primary subject of this video, which is what I took issue with. And then immediately after, he puts out this shit again. It's like he can't get enough of this fucking beefing with the Lizard.
Tifa threatened to be
So let's see what this nothing burger of a fucking video is. It's only 1 minute long. And I think we should take a look at it before we wrap things up here.
Tifa threatened to behead my child, and this is Security Monitor Lizard's response.
Look at these people that threatened to behead my teenage son. I have been threatened. I have been swatted. I have been doxxed. And you know what I still do? Anything that I fucking want to do. Do you think I walk around with a goddamn pistol on my hip? Do I walk around with a rifle on my back? Fuck no. It's the fucking internet. Maybe if your ideas weren't shit and you weren't an asshole, you wouldn't get threatened. I got threatened. I got swatted because other people were assholes. I just happen to tell the fucking truth.
He thinks that's a smoking gun when it's literally just a Lizard giving his personal opinion on an experience he has been through?
Dapperton,
what an ignorant fucking shit this guy is. Like, that's not a... He thought this was worthy of uploading on its own.
Yeah.
As a 1 little minute segment.
I'd like my minute 6 back. Look at that. Me and my child deserve to be threatened and possibly killed because we have opinions he doesn't like.
That's not what he fucking said. He said, suck it up. You're on the fucking internet and you put out these extremist fucking ideologies. Like, everybody gets this type of shit. That doesn't mean it's okay. That doesn't mean it's right. No one's endorsing that shit. Of course it's fucked up. But a lot of these threats online are just fucking empty, hollow threats at the end of the day.
Yeah, Mari. Yeah. Dapperton neglected to mention that.
He went out of his... Yeah, he intentionally clipped context. That's why this video is only a minute long. But yeah, he said he absolutely did not fucking condone such threats. How many times have... This shit's happened with fucking Dave, too. Where I've gone out of my way to say, I don't support something. And then he'll be like, well, why do you support this? Like 1 or 2 days later. It's like, how many times do I have to shove it through your fucking head? That we don't support this shit. He was making an important point. as someone who has gone through that type of shit in a much more fucking serious real life way than you have. There's doing fucking threats is one thing, but actually facing real life fucking consequences for people's bullshit online, that's a completely different thing. As far as I'm aware, no one's fucking ever swatted Mr. Dapperton or called the fucking cops on Mr. Dapperton or any of that fucking shit. So how about you fucking sit down and actually let someone who knows what they're talking about actually explain themselves on the situation? You might not like Lizard's take, you might disagree with it, but nothing he said there was what you're trying to make it out here as at the end. He was not trying to say that you deserved that fucking shit. No one says that shit.
Yeah, that was never the fucking intended point. And that would be contrary to what Security Monitor Blizzard has fucking said.
Because this dude is a dude with over 100,000 subscribers, who's essentially just fucking punching down on people. There are going to be a ton of fucking people in his comment section. Not a ton, honestly, because this is about the amount of comments that I used to get on one of my commentary videos, let's be honest.
Yeah.
But, you know, even if he doesn't have a whole fucking ton of engagement, like I've said multiple times, we have given you all the power. You have had all the power in this situation over and over and over again. Just not only by the merit that you are a much bigger channel, but also whenever I've offered to have a conversation with you, I was like, I'll give you the ability to oversee editing. I'll give you the ability, we don't have to do it live. You know, I made all these fucking conditions. I have been so fucking accommodating to you. And all you've done is fucking paint these disingenuous pictures of my co-hosts, of me by extension, because even though you have a problem with Lizard, you're not making it about Lizard. These videos are not addressed to Security Monitor Lizard. He's not mentioned in either one of these fucking titles. You used my fucking avatar in the thumbnail, even though I'm not the subject matter of the vast majority of this fucking video. It feels like to me that you're just trying to start fucking shit with me in particular and use me as the fucking thumbnail because I'm a little bit more fucking well-known, even though I'm not well-known at all. Like I said, I have 1%. Yeah, 106K. Yeah, probably about like legitimately like 1%, maybe a little bit less or more of the subscriber count that you have. Just because your fucking subscribers aren't all that active these days doesn't mean that you still don't have a much bigger platform than I do. And you need to start using that with responsibility. You just jumped the gun when you made these two fucking videos. You didn't put any fucking thought into them. I'm glad that you actually took the time to actually respond to me through a video instead of through a comment. Sure, that's what I would be saying if you actually responded to me instead of fucking just Lizard. So quit it with the disingenuous framing, because this is not what I asked you to do. If you're going to respond to me, then talk about the shit I'm saying. If you're going to make a video 75%, if not more, about Lizard, then put Lizard in the fucking thumbnail. Make it about him. Lizard's the one that you had a problem with here. I don't agree with literally everything that Lizard says. A lot of things that he says, I agree with. And I think that he's right about. I don't agree with every single fucking perspective that he has because we're not the same person. Me and Hyun disagree. Me and Mango disagree. We all have disagreements. We've had it live on the fucking air before. This should be no news to anyone who actually watches our show. And I know that you've watched our segments on you before. We disagree all the fucking time. So stop deluding yourself. Stop trying to make it out like we're some fucking hive mind. And stop trying to paint me with the fucking broad strokes of things that my fucking co-hosts have said. Fuck you.
Said it better than I could have, that's for certain.
Yeah. I guess that's all about I have to say.
Yeah.
We will address this one final time. This beef is going to this direct interaction that we've had. I want to put it to rest for at least a little while. We will still respond to Mr. Dapperton's videos on occasionally, but this back and forth bullshit, if he's not actually going to sack up and have a conversation with us or actually make a video responding to me directly instead of just fucking straw manning one of my co-hosts the entire time, because that's all this video amounted to. Was a bunch of fucking strawmen. And he refused to panel up or even talk when the SML offered to leave and give him all the chance to speak. He refused, just kept talking in circles in chat. Yeah, he'll come up and show up in chat. He has the confidence to do that, but he won't actually talk to us live. Or even in a pre-recorded, like, you know, behind-the-scenes fucking video where he has all the power. I mean, at this point, it just seems like he's just making shit up. Especially, like, the thing that pointed that out to me the most is when Mango pointed out that the thing that he said that he had that was so debilitating to him not being able to do this shit was not even like a specific diagnosis. It's like a grouping of diagnoses. So unless I get some elaboration on that shit, Mr. Dapperton, I mean, I'm willing to believe that you don't. I'm 100% willing to believe that it's something that you just don't want to do. Is it something that you're literally incapable of doing? I'm not sure. because you have not actually provided an actual diagnosis. I never asked you to provide a diagnosis, by the way. But when you did, you didn't even provide a real one. You provided a grouping of diagnoses, but not a specific one. So, like,
hang on.
I'm pretty sure Mango's like triple checked this shit, but yeah, executive function, something like that. And look, I'm not gonna pretend to know what goes on in his fucking head. Maybe at some point he was actually diagnosed with something that falls under that category. That's entirely possible, but that's not what he said, and that's not what he introduced. That's not what he said initially as well. Originally, this was social anxiety. I feel like
he said it was social anxiety. Also, the name that he gave was executive function learning disability, and that's such a generalized diagnosis that it can mean anything between ADHD and God knows what else. So I don't know. I don't have the DSM-5 in front of me.
We're slowly getting more context on this situation, but I'm not getting a real fucking answer, which is pissing me off.
I don't think he's in the business of giving a fucking direct answer.
Yeah, because
he's been dancing around a lot.
I didn't make this shit public. I asked him for a conversation, but like he made a lot of this shit public that didn't have to be.
Yeah,
like, he made a video about it on his goddamn channel. What more do I need to fucking say?
Yeah, it's not perplexing. It's exasperating in the way that if he does these videos, right, and he does videos about a whole bunch of other ANCAP stuff, right, but he can't come on and defend because apparently he forgets what he says after 30 seconds. Dude, come the fuck on. I have trouble trying to keep my fucking words straight. And I'm still here. As a matter of fact, I offered to fucking be here. I am here voluntarily. We've given every single ounce of consideration that you would be able to explain yourself, and you don't want to do it. And then when we tell you, okay, well, then that doesn't reflect positively on you, you throw out words like ableism and all this other lovely happy horse shit. None of us are being ableist. A lot of us are actually dealing with disabilities, and you are using your disability as a cudgel to get out of explaining how and why you arrive at these conclusions.
So
it reeks of rank hypocrisy to be able to go online and say all these things and explain your ideology in some weird manner, and then when somebody wants to take you to task for the things that you said, you just cower and you use excuses, because that's what it comes off as. You are making excuses for your behavior.
A lot of times, yeah, that is what it boils down to, with no concrete answers about shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, we will be putting the shit to bed on Saturday. Being that this whole shit was started by one segment that we did during fucking season 2-ish, back when Swag was still involved. I will be extending the invitation for Swag to join us on Saturday if he's available. But yeah, we're going to put this shit to rest. Like I said, we'll still talk about Dapperton's videos from time to time, but this back and forth bullshit, unless we're actually going to be able to have a real fucking civil conversation, I'm done with it, man. We aren't doing this shit anymore. I'm tired of you fucking straw men. So for at least for a while, I'm putting this shit to bed on Saturday. We'll see where things go months down the line from now. Maybe I'll be willing to engage with this shit again. But yeah, I'm pretty burned out on this shit, because I feel like every time I'm talking to Mr. Dapperton, I'm talking to a goddamn wall. It was made more complicated because it seemed that his other core issue was his ex-friend Suit, who was in chat, and he was arguing with him through Lizard. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
This whole beef between the two of them and the degradation of their friendship. Lizard's getting blamed for that shit, not by Suit, but by Dapperton, and it's really fucking sad to see, because it's like, you two need to work this shit out together.
Yeah, and from all accounts, it sounds like Dapperton was trying to like use the friendship as a means of trying to debate away the inconsistencies and so forth, and Suit wasn't having it.
Yeah,
and you know what?
Friendship should not
be
should not be a useful tool.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be looked at like that. It should be like a mutually beneficial thing between two people who like each other. That's
friendship is not transactional.
Yeah, it's a two-way
if you start treating interactions as transactional, you are not going to get very far.
Friendship offers mutual benefit, but it is not transactional. It has value. It has inherent value, but trying to force it never works. That's a good example as well. Thank you for the stream. Well, thank you for listening. Thanks to everybody who listened. Thanks for everyone who chilled out this morning. Drop a like if you like this shit. We'll be finishing this shit on Saturday with Mr. Dapperton. At least this saga. This really has been like a whole fucking saga, hasn't it?
Yeah. And it needs to get nipped in the bud.
Yeah, it really does. It really fucking does.
Because we are not geared towards fucking drama, okay?
This has never been a drama channel.
Boring. And it's overdone, and so many other channels fucking rely on it. Well, I know.
I like talking about idiots, and I like making fun of their bullshit opinions, but I've never wanted this to be a drama channel, even if drama comes up inevitably sometimes.
This isn't Jerry Springer. This isn't Kovac. This isn't Geraldo. This isn't Sally Jesse Raphael. And this definitely isn't fucking Ricky Lake. So let's get with the fucking program.
Yeah, this isn't Ricky Martin either. Anyway, have a good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining. And as always, guys,
have a good day.
Stay toasty. Bye.